Hello YouTube, welcome to a video from Just Get It There. Just want to talk about a few things. Today's Sunday, I'm in Marshall, Michigan. On Friday, I'll start with this. On Thursday I had a load going up to Graphic Packaging up in Kalamazoo, Michigan. I was told it was a drop and hook. GP is usually a drop and hook at the facility for Graphic Packaging. So when I got there to deliver the load, they told me it was going to be a live unload, and it turned out to be, they were right. It was actually marked as live unload. So I waited, dropped the trailer, went to go to the rest area, parked for the night, went back to go pick up my empty trailer. Nowhere to be found on where it is. So they just said, well, you wasted enough time, so we're going to send you to go grab, you can go to our drop yard and go pick one up. So I went over to Reed Street in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Reed Street is a non-truck route, meaning we're not allowed on there at all. Not to mention the road is holy crap hell. So I went down there because there is a drop yard where I can go pick up an empty. So I went there to go pick one up. Went over to go pick up my load at Graphic Packaging, and I can't pronounce it, I forgot where it was, but it was a live load. Went through the security, everything was fine. They assigned me a door, just to get told, your trailer's got moisture in it, can't load you, it's food grade paper. Okay, so I went back over to Reed Street, grabbed another trailer that was empty. Not too bad. A lot of the trailers over there were a little bit wet because the weather's been cold and snowy, and hit the frost freeze cycle going here and there in some of the trailers that have some moisture in it. I did grab another, I found a decent empty trailer, so I grabbed that, went back there, get told, same thing. So I'm on the phone with my dispatcher after I've been rejected not once, but twice. I went to go grab a trailer that they just had in the shop. Trailer has literally no no snow, no icicles, no nothing on it. The trailer was pretty much dry on the inside. And I get told that we're rejecting it because your trailer had moisture in it. I'm like, there's no way that trailer had moisture in it because there's not even moisture in the outside of it, let alone on the inside. The inside was bone dry. So, needless to say, I finally got fed up with it, and I just made the comment to her that I went to go grab the other trailer that was in the same place. That trailer was gone, and it was over on Reed Street. So I went, checked it out. That trailer had moisture in it. So I came up with a solution that we're going to basically, here's an idea. I'll go back on Saturday morning with the trailer that I had originally. I'll leave the trailer doors open. I swept it all out, got all done with it. The trailer was actually pretty clean inside after I got done with it. I went out and bought a push broom to clean the said trailer out. They didn't say anything about the floor being dirty. I just figured I'm gonna clean it. I'm just gonna sweep the trailer out because it did need to be a little bit swept out. So I cleaned and swept out the trailer. I went back there Saturday morning. They're telling me that the trailer is filled with metal shavings. They won't load me because it's food grade paper. Well, if anybody's ever seen this food grade paper, the rolls are quite big. You need a forklift to load them into the trailer. How that's food grade, it ain't food grade yet. You still gotta cut it and minimize it and shrink it down to its manageable size for somebody can actually carry it without needing a forklift. So technically it ain't food grade yet. It's on its way to be food grade, but it ain't food grade as of yet. Now, these places, they do make plastic pallets, they make things that you can put down on the floor to cover this problem. But why not use them? That makes perfect sense. Why not just use them and take them to where they gotta go? 90% of the time it's going from one graphic packaging to another graphic packaging. They can turn around and load the empty pallets out there and give that and take that back to the facility where they originally came from. But that makes sense. There is one thing I will say about this. They need to stop being so picky. Whether they had the product or not, I have no idea. I'm not 100% sure. I don't think they had the product, because I wasn't the only GP driver that got pretty much shafted and told that you need to be. So basically they sat me here because I only had 19 hours on my clock, so I'm at the Loves in Marshall, Michigan. Not overly fond of this. I'm not overly fond of Loves, but I took it because I had to get fuel. GP's only allowed to fuel at Loves, unless they call it an emergency, where you can get up to 50 gallons at either Pilot or Flying J or wherever. But I didn't know this when I stopped here because I didn't really check the app about not having showers here. I would have known they had no showers, I would have never came here. But this is the closest Loves that I can go to. The other ones are over 100 miles away, and I'm not going that far off to go get fuel. But I'm not going to another truck stop. I'm not paying $15, $18 to $20 to take a shower. That's ridiculous. But anyways, also I did put a short video out about a truck driver from GP that was parked by the railroad tracks. I was truck right behind him. Up in Michigan, the arms were failing, and they weren't. They kept going up and down regardless whether the train was coming or not. There was no train coming. The train never showed up. There was not even a train horn. They were malfunctioning. But the driver didn't pay attention. They did it before he pulled up to it. I was sitting right behind him the whole entire time I watched it. It went down. As soon as the light turned green, they went up, stayed up. Traffic got slowed and tied behind a knot behind there, and he got stuck, and he didn't go through the light, which he should have done. Instead of stay there. Never park or get close to those guards. Always sit behind it. You can't. You're afraid, go over the tracks and don't sit there and wait for, hopefully, the light to turn green and the train don't come by. Because if the train does come by, chances are you're going to get taken out by that train. But, yeah, this has been an interesting experience. I won't know what I'm doing until Monday, and I'm hoping not to go back to graphic packaging after the experience that I had and wasted over 5 hours of my time trying to get loaded, trying to find an empty trailer that would suit them and make them happy. You know, these companies need to be held accountable. Now, I picked this trailer up at graphic packaging. They need to learn to clean their own trailers out. They clean our trailers out and not leave them a pigsty with all that scrap recycled paper in them. It's been, you know, that recycled paper is money. You're charging by the ton to get that brought to you. You're paying for it. Get it all out, sweep it all out of the trailer. Tell your employees to start sweeping and cleaning trailers. It's not a driver's responsibility to sweep and clean a trailer. It's at a dock, you can clean it. It's easier for you to clean it at a dock than for a driver to climb in and risk getting hurt and taking care of his family or possibly being killed because you're too lazy to clean your damn trailer. I got a news flash for you. That driver falls and gets hurt and no one's there to help him, that's manslaughter charges. And that falls on the company that you're pulling that trailer out of. Whether it's Walmart, Georgia Pacific, Graphic Packaging, whoever. You're making us clean that trailer out, and that driver's by himself and gets hurt, it falls on the carrier and the company that you're picking that trailer out of. Whether it's a shipper or receiver, it don't matter. Think twice. Stop making a driver clean it out. We're by ourselves. We get hurt, who's gonna see it? You hope somebody sees it. There's no guarantees, because a lot of times we're in abandoned lots where nobody can see us, because we're behind the trailer and you're not going to see us because you're walking one way or driving another way. If nobody sees you, they're not gonna look. So think twice about making a truck driver sweep out a trailer. And carriers, pay attention to this. You need to start sending up to these companies, to these shippers and receivers, making sure they're cleaning the crap out of these trailers. If they're not, you need to start paying drivers more money and find these companies for not cleaning out your equipment. And that is all for now. Until the next video, peace out.